good one tonight. Don't go away. Hello and thanks for joining us in Noche Le NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. And it's Craig in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Down low. The 11-footer, count it.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there is no real contest.
And the pass to Hudson. Here's McCool. And good. Had the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Talented, driven, he was constant pressure on your defense.
It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Tries from 10, and the shot goes in.
It sometimes takes more than one defender to help alter the shot when he's that close inside.
And so here is Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On deep. Passes it to Hudson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Pick. Oh, what a play!
He is a highlight reel unto himself.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Bush passes to Artest. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's McCool. Drills it. side.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Bush. Here's Kempton. No good on the three.
Not when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Hudson the pass to Mays. Here's Hudson to the left wing. Pocket 6. Pass to Mays. Here's Bates. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Pass to Kempton. Artest kicks to Craig. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He was able to simply lay it in with the top of the smaller man.
Takes the three. That one no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Now the pass to Mays. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The shot's good from Kempton.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Sinks the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
got 5.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
To the right side. To the middle. Passes it to Craig. over Hudson. Shot clock at 6. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
The Magic trail by 6. Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Bush. Pass to Craig. Artest trying to get open. Counted. Craig's got 6. Magic have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And a miss there on the trip. The Bulls leading by 5 to the paint. Pass to Bush. Lets the 3 fly. To the left side wing. Here's Artest. Bush passes to Craig. Here's Kempton. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hudson.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Piku covered by Artest. Nice move.
Oh! That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Chicago's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. The pass to Craig. Artest trying to get open. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 8.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Piku off target with his 3. Chicago leading. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
As we get a break. In the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Bulls. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Magic, 4.5 games behind.
And I think for the Magic, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. From deep three-point range. Whistle blow. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night. And Orlando making a change here. Novak's checked in. The Magic trail by 8. And the 3 ball is good. got 11.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Bulls moving the ball around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
And the Magic making a change here. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Joseph. Graham, the pass to Higgins. Here's Hall, 6 to shoot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Once again, that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Whitehead's checked in for the Bulls. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, leading by 5. Three-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Magic in second. Fourth, the Bulls.
You know, I don't think we're going to see a shot clock violation in this one, fellas. I mean, both of these teams play at a breakneck pace.
Joseph, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Good, Joseph, and Orlando making a change here. He hits both from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Whitehead. Last time out, he had 14 points. From the arc, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Higgins. No points in the game yet for him. Novak with the three. One-on-one here. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And it's Joseph in the corner. Pass to Novak. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Craig. Oh. There's the one-handed jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they've got to talk to each other on D. Their miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bulls have shot just one free throw. The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Magic trail by 9. Let's go. Again, the Magic score.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Gaines. Here's Craig. He's covered by Joseph. Plays it up and banks it in. Craig's got 19 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Higgins. He's still scoreless. Far in this one.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot. More often than not, you're coming away with points.
Again, it's Orlando with the three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Joseph with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando moving the ball around. From 20 feet out. And too long on the shot.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Craig can't get it to go. Here's Hall. Off target with the open look. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated. The pace, push the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
The Magic trail by 8. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Whitehead, and it's Kempton in at the 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Novak, the pass to Bates. Stole away. And now in transition is Gaines. Here we go. Whitehead's shot is off. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. He was all alone on that. He's got 6.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustment should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Kempton. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bates passes to Novak. Here's McCoo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing. To give up. Big mistake.
Pass to Craig. And he gets officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Bates. And Orlando again with the bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Gaines. And there's the pass to Kempton. The tray from past the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Passes it to Hudson. Orlando moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one covering. Now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
And they're here.
Pass to Bush. The Bulls lead by 3.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates, and when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's May. The Bulls getting the bucket. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And he dunks it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's McCoo. The mark there with the 3-point shot. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Bush. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Mays. It's picked off. To the inside. Bush passes to Gaines. Here's Craig. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Bates. Shoots over Gaines. Pulls it from 20, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 12.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Bulls shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they...
Fires from 14. Oh!
Yes. Goodness. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
The Magic shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Cranes the three-pointer. 19 points in the game.
The D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Covered by Dest. Graham dishes to Joseph. Here's Hall. Pass to Graham. Just 5 to shoot. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8.
Into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Craig from outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to.
side on the left block. This one for three. He doesn't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Graham with the rebound. And Orlando has possession. Uncovered. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Selfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On offense, here are the Magic. To the wing right side. Here's McCoo. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And the Magic lead by 2.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Passes to Ray. Here's Craig. Over Joseph. Again. And Chicago. Magic shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. 6-second difference between the shot and game. Over to the left wing. Another shot. And Orlando again with the ball. Here's Bush. Perfect. On the shot. Swishes it through.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. Got Hudson. And it's Joe. In at the 4 slot. Whitehead passes to Ray. Shoots it. And it's Kempton missing. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Hall. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Here's Bates. Clock at 6. Drains the 19-footer.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And Orlando has possession. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Hall to take the lead. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's shooting.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
Bulls trail by 3. Right wing. Whitehead passes to Kempton. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Hall. The offensive rebound. Joseph, the pass to May. That one misses.
More good work on the glass there when it's all said and done. I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They swipe it, and they're on the break. From beyond the arc and then some. 30 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kempton. Stolen by Joseph. And now Orlando on the break. From the baseline. Hudson the pass to Mays. There's the pass to Bates. Feeds away. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open. His shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Poked away. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And for that game against the Bulls, it's not going to be a picnic, but they know heading in, it's a game you got to get excited for as a player. It can be a big statement taking down one of the top teams in the East.
To the middle, here's Joseph. Lays it up off the glass. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now, here is our test. 9 feet out, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Left side, Joseph. Again, the Magic score.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Well, Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. That one drops for him. He's got 31.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Mays. Feeds to Joseph. Snatched away. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. calls checked in for Orlando. Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing, passes it to Joseph. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. Craig's got his 6th rebound on the night. They get it again. To the wing on the left. They shoot again. There's basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Orlando making a change here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down.
Thank you, David. And here are the Bulls now. Magic knocking down the tray. Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 3.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Fires the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Aggressiveness from 3. He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Here's Kempton. The open shot, Artest. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Hudson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And he makes the first. And drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Chicago has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Over to the wing. Bush passes to Kempton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Orlando's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Joseph. Graham kicks to Joseph. It's up a three. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 6th assist on the night. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Bush. Here's Craig, and he comes up with the deuce. Craig's got 36.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Bush. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Magic shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Bates. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Jacks up a 3. Here's McCoo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Here's Kempton. To the paint. Here's Craig. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Craig. Got 38 points.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
He will use his size, his skills, and his shooting ability to go get this win.
Traps in the tray.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's is McCoo. Here's Hudson, and he takes the beat in stride and slams it home. On cloud nine.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Passes to Craig. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got his 6th rebound on the night. For Orlando. Moving the ball around. On deep. Another. Chicago.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Bates. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Launches a three. It's in! A tremendous three to tie it up.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Craig.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Bates. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 148. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Rebounded by Hudson.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him deny like that.
Another steal. Here's Bush. Help!
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Zeros left on the clock.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love.
the score for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Miller, and it's Fleming in at the shooting guard position. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the 76ers. Here's Barkley, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Watson kicks to Barkley. Once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Pavic. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a core effort defensively. Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
It's stolen by Barkley.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
The Timberwolves have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Miller outside.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan head.
Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Fleming. That one wide left.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Out to the right wing. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Minnesota off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Passes it to Swift. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Memphis moving it around. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Here's the break. Blackwell covered by Miller. Blackwell. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Barkley.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah. Very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah. That's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Watson. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's right around 17 points tonight, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now, here's Watson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
And there it is for him. He has 6.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
And when he's this active early, it's a sign this could be one of those big games for him.
Barkley over to help. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
But they recover it. Good on the three-point shot.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Fleming. No good, unable to end this run.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
You know, he might want to think about reverting for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Inside, got a piece of it. Pass to Blackman. Shoots the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Now, here is Miller. He had 16 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far, but you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Memphis, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Minnesota just need to take it a game at a time.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage. Just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible. He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're fight from behind.
Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Batista. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game. We've got Barkley. And it's Swift in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey. Coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
The Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Batista. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Timberwolves shooting a meager 37% for the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wasted no time on that one. 32 points in the There's 57 seconds. The shot's good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
The Grizzlies shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Chan passes to Swift. Fades. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Fires for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
We hear about the extinction. The Timberwolves 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Burks. Goes up the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Griffith. It's tipped. And here is Nesmith. To the paint. Foster down low. Now, here's Burks. Defense right on him. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. A fader connects. Three-point range.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Offensive rebound. Here's Barkley. Burks covering. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it. Every night.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Took him no time at all on that one. 25 points in the game.
Drills his 3rd 3 of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him.
Barkley shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Barkley grabs the board.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead. Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Inside Leaner. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Watson. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we could see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes,
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately. as much as we'd all like to see it.
Here's Batista. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Now, here's Joseph. Defense is right there. The baseline J off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? Oh, tip. I mean, that's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Batista. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And he has 28 points for the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out. I mean, I don't always like the three on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now. They are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
From downtown, and again, it's Memphis with the three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Got that one up quick.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And the Grizzlies check on two more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been in the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting. For something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean,